All right, on today's I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, we have Detroit Piston all-goon everything Andre Drummond. He's talking about Kyrie Irving's low-key rap skills, playing for Stan Van Gundy, and being a rebounding front-court goon in today's NBA. Then me and GMoneti have a whole bunch of sick fucks. LeBron James rode the New York City trains like he was going to Disneyland, and a jam-packed, brand-new, hard-hitting I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast coming up next. The I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast is proudly sponsored by Casper Mattress. Casper is that outrageously comfortable mattress you've probably heard about a million times on podcasts, but it lives up to all the hype and expectations. Real customers have said things like, my Casper mattress is quote-unquote sleeping on a brioche, like the tingling baby laughter in the moonlight. If you had to compare sleeping on the Casper mattress to anything, what would you say? What would it be? How about a cloud? My first morning waking up on a Casper mattress, I was so energized and ready to take on the day. It's been 3+ years. You can lay on it, sleep on it, skeet on it, do whatever you want. Casper mattress is the #1 mattress in the world. Says me. Says me. I've been sleeping on one for 3+ years. You can buy a Casper mattress easily online. It's delivered to your door in a compact box, free shipping, free returns. You could sleep on the mattress for 100 nights. If you do not like it after 100 nights, they will pick it up and return everything for free. The I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast listeners have a special offer. Get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting Casper.com/Rapaport. That is Casper.com/Rapaport. Terms and conditions apply. They have sheets, they have pillows. It's holiday time coming up. You do the math. Go to Casper.com/Rapaport. All right, brand new I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. We're back. We're doing the damn thing. New listeners, and there's a whole bunch of you, because last week we were sniffing. We were sniffing at that #1 spot. We were right there, sniffing at that #1 spot. My name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo, a.k.a. Mr. White Folk, a.k.a. Bird. I'm here with the 2015-2016 podcast co-host of the year, GMoneti. Last name rhymes with duty.
Yes, yes. What's the deal, yo?
I mean, it's pretty clear that you're going to be the 2017 podcast co-host of the year.
Yes, yes. This is true. And like I said, I'm going to relinquish the title once I get this and let someone else win.
Do you think that you'll go play golf, or will you continue being the co-host on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast?
I'm going to continue to be the co-host, and we're going to get to the top, rising to the top.
Shout out to Frankie Beverly and Maze, right? Isn't that Frankie Beverly and Maze?
No, Kenny Burke.
Kenny Burke, sorry. Classic song, Keep Rising to the Top. Of course, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew, they sampled that song.
Yes.
Speaking of sampled songs, a couple of days ago, 24 years ago, on the same day, A Tribe Called Quest best album. I said it. I know it's like picking your favorite child, but I will say it. A Tribe Called Quest best album, Midnight Marauders. And on that same day, Wu-Tang Clan's debut album, 36 Chambers, both came out on the same day, 24 years ago. Can you believe that shit?
Man, wow, that was a good time. Look at that. 2 classics in music came out.
I mean, 2 classics, 2 literal game changers, literal, like, monumental, iconic albums from 2 monumental, iconic groups, totally different styles, but under the same umbrella of just true blue
boom bap music. Yep.
True blue, soulful, well thought out, ground shaking, groundbreaking hip hop. 24 years ago, man. I mean, the amount of talent these guys had, and the desire and the hunger.
Right. Yeah. And 2 different, like you said, 2 different sounds, like 2 different. And it's the same boom bap music, but it's Tribe Called Quest is vastly different from Wu-Tang, but it's the same boom bap hard shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. Those cats were great.
Yeah, I mean, man, and the production on both of those albums is still timeless.
Yes.
Still makes your head bob. There's no explanation. And just the artistry and the amount of care. Each song, each break on each song, each what do they call? What are the things in between the songs, G?
Skits.
The
snippets.
the little skits and the little gestures in between with so much care. Each one was like birthing a baby. It was treated with such care because the artistry is so apparent.
Yes, because it's art, and the delivery of the rhymes, every word, the diction was crisp. Every word you could understand. That's a different type of hip hop music than what's heard today. So I'm glad that it came out and we experienced it like we should have. Yeah,
man. And for them to both come out on the same day, I mean, that's crazy, man, that both of those records came out on the same day. So the big homie Shaquille O'Neal, you know, he has the big podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously, Shaq is a friend of mine, a friend of this podcast. He's been on the podcast. We never did the full big Shaquille O'Neal, the big Shaq Diesel podcast. We will do it, but that's my dude. So we got hip to this through our sources. We have people in the streets. So the Dust Brothers, Jordan Winter and Miles Davis, hit me up and they said that Dan Le Batard's little flunky, his fuckboy flunky, Stugotz, apparently he coaches his daughter, his 8th grade daughter's lacrosse team down in Florida. And apparently there was an incident with Stugotz yelling at one of the opponents of his 8th grade daughter. He's yelling at an 8th grade girls lacrosse. I guess he says that the girl was trash talking him. We're talking about 8th grade lacrosse girls. And he started talking shit to the girl, and then a mom got into it, and then the girl cried, and then they found out, yo, it's that bozo-ass clown Stugotz. Who's that? You know that no-lip motherfucker from the Dan Le Batard show? Nah, who's that? You mean the father? No, the motherfucker who's always laughing in the background with no lips. Oh, him? Yeah, him.
Jon Weiner.
Jon Weiner.
Long Island.
So not only did this happen, and did somebody reach out to Shaq and his podcast co-host, but then Jon Weiner had the audacity to go on his show or his bullshit podcast that we scrape every week. He's not even in our league no more.
He know that.
We don't even see that podcast. We're at the top of the top, ho. But he went on there and he was talking about this incident, laughing about making an 8th grade girl cry and threatening to make other people cry. All the while, Dan Le Batard was giggling and laughing and egging him on. Poppy was probably taking a nap because that old motherfucker could only stay up 3 hours a day. Listen to this clip.
Coach of the opposing team, Stugotz from Dan Le Batard's show,
who I hate,
who made
wait a minute
this girl cry. Now, I want to play the audio for you.
What audio?
Of Stugotz on the air on ESPN destroying this girl that he made cry and the mother.
Okay, I want to hear this.
And then we'll get Shaq's response. So here's the audio of his version of the story.
To the head coach of Copper Mine, 2022, who said I made her kid cry, a kid that committed 2 penalties, and talked trash to my kids, me, and my coaching staff the entire game. Next time, don't tell me I'm an adult and she's an 8th grader. Nope, you're an adult, so teach the 8th grader to stop talking trash to the coaches on the sideline. Not her fault, yours. And next time, I'll yell at you.
First of all, that's just an excuse. Second of all, this just furthers my take on Stugotz being a punk.
Yeah.
Third of all, I wish that was my daughter because I would have went across the field. And it's something I want to do anyway, but I know I can't because he's a punk and he'll sue rather than fight me. Yeah. I wish that was my daughter. I would have went across that field and punched her right in his face.
You talking shit. You're proud about making little girls cry, and you said you'd make the mom cry and the father cry. Shaq said he wanted to punch you in the face. Let me get that Willie Hutch shit.
Oh, man.
Tell you something, Jon Weiner, you corny motherfucker. Laughing won't make your motherfucking lips come back, Duke. Laughing don't make what you're saying funny at all, Duke. You're laughing at your own shit. You're not fooling me, and you're not fooling Shaq Diesel, and nobody is laughing with you. I ain't laughing with you. GMoneti ain't laughing with you.
Hell no.
And Willie Hutch ain't laughing with you. Corny ass motherfucker. Let me tell you something. My niece and my nephew play lacrosse. If I find out you ever talk sideways to them, or you even make eye contact at them, aside from scaring them with your fucked up face and the fact that you got no lips, I'm flying down to Florida. I'm gonna show up at the studio. I'm gonna unfold that good Wonder Bread bag. I'm gonna bring down some virgin olive oil straight from Tuscany. And I'm gonna lay you down real proper. I'm gonna put the whole thing up on the gram. Bitch ass motherfucker. You're proud about making an 8th grade girl cry and you're talking shit about that on the radio, fuck boy?
Yeah. That's the joke.
That's the joke? And chubby ass Dan Le Batard is in the back egging you on and laughing with you? I cannot wait till the next round of ESPN cuts come, because you motherfuckers ain't worth the pay.
Oh, man, that shit's coming. That shit's coming. Yeah.
Hopefully they cut you right before the holidays.
Damn. You harder than a motherfucker today, boy.
Cut that, Willie. So, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers came to New York, and I don't care about the fucking game. Okay? I've come to terms with this, G, and you've told me, yo, just chill on this guy, leave this guy alone. Let me tell you something, G. This guy, there's something wrong with this guy. He's like a gossip or something.
All right. Tell me how.
Okay. Again, we don't need to argue the guy's greatness. That's not, that's a moot point.
Yeah.
Whether he's better than Mike, better than, who cares? I'm just talking about the way he conducts himself. So a couple of days ago, Dennis Smith Jr., now those of you who don't follow basketball, you'll find this interesting. Dennis Smith Jr., was drafted, I don't know what number, we don't fact check at the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, and so on and so on. You know we don't fact check. Okay, we're doing this podcast raw dog without a bag. It's like walking on a tightrope between the World Trade Center like Philippe Petit did. Okay, but a couple of days ago, LeBron James was playing the Dallas Mavericks. They have a very good, explosive, flashy rookie on their team named Dennis Smith Jr. During the draft, Dennis Smith Jr. was sort of heralded before the Knicks' first-round pick, a guy who I can't even say his fucking name correctly, Frank Nicolina. I actually think I did. I think I did say his name correctly, didn't I? Frank Nicolina?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Frankie Nicotine. He says his name different all the time anyway, but I actually surprised myself that I said it pretty good there. So anyway, the Knicks picked Frank Nicolina. It was a bunch of controversy over Dennis Smith Jr., yada, yada, yada. The Knicks are doing better than expected, and in my opinion, Frankie Nicolina is already better than Alonzo Ball. He's definitely a top 5 rookie. He's 19. He's European. That doesn't matter. None of that matters. The Knicks picked Frank Nicolina over Dennis Smith Jr. But after playing Dallas Mavericks, and playing against Dennis Smith Jr., LeBron the gossip, LeBron the TMZ reporter comes out and says, oh, the Mavericks got a good one. They got a diamond in the rough. He should have been a Knick. The Knicks messed up by not picking Dennis Smith Jr. And I say this, my man, why the fuck you talking about the Knicks? Nobody cares about your opinion, Duke. Nobody cares about your opinion. Number one,
yo, if I'm Dennis Smith Jr., I say this, yo, you on my dick, Duke?
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't wet that. Like, don't wet that. And then I'm Frank Nicolina. I'm like, yo, my man, fuck you. Like, these guys need to treat this guy like, yo, fuck you. Who is you? So Enes Kanter, new Nick, who used to play for OKC, you know, a utility player, tough guy, you know, ground and pound type of player. He came out and he said, yo, we're good. We're glad we picked Frank. We're happy with our choice. Worry about yourself, Duke. And then after the Knicks shoot around in the morning, because before the game, you know, in the morning of they have like a mini practice, LeBron James was asked about his comment, because of course and he's like sitting there confused, like, well, I don't know why I said that. I just was saying what I'm saying, and why is everybody getting so upset? And blah 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 blah. And then he was like, oh, it was definitely like, I think Rachel Nichols or one of them asked him, were you taking a shot at Phil Jackson? Phil Jackson ain't still with the Knicks, Duke.
He's the one who picked it.
But he ain't with the Knicks, Duke, so you're taking shots at Phil because he's still upset because of the posse comment. Because that's so offensive. Listen, we talked about the posse comment. Me and GMoneti and anybody of a certain age, posse at a certain point was like saying crew, clique, all that. Like that, like my posse's on Broadway, Uptown Posse. Like that was just part of the way like we spoke. This guy wanted to make it into a big racial thing, and I never thought it was. I could say a bunch of things about Phil Jackson. That wasn't one of the things that I thought. Regardless of the fact, why is you talking about Frankie Nicotine, my man? And why are you jocking Dennis Smith Jr., Duke? Worry about your own crew. Worry about the fact that your coach looks like shit. Okay? Worry about the fact that Derrick Rose is walking around with some kind of macaroni and cheese braids hanging off the top of his head. All right, worry about the fact that you got your beard processed and a little Jerry curl in your beard, Duke. Worry about your hairline. There's plenty of things you could be worrying about. Don't worry about the Knicks. And then after the shoot-around and after all this, for some reason, the Cleveland Cavaliers decided to ride the train of New York, the subway, like they were in Disneyland, or they was at Magic Mountain, or they were in Egypt, touring the pyramids and the ancient ruins. And they're on the train, riding the subway, and LeBron's like, I never rode the subway. You never rode the subway before, Duke? And then you're on the train pointing your camera at the innocent civilians, and one of the people sitting next to you was like, yo, my man, what the fuck is you doing? Yo, my man is on the subway. You don't know what he's doing, LeBron. He could be out there trying to skeet. His wife might think he's at the grocery store. He could be going to Brooklyn to freak off real quick. Why you got the camera in my man's face, Duke?
Yeah, you trying to blow him up.
Hold your fucking head, man. This guy's literally riding the subway. He's 30-something years old. You're riding the subway like it's a small world at Disneyland. You corny motherfucker. You don't worry about Frankie Nicotine and the Knicks, Duke. Worry about your coach. All right? Just when I thought it was over, this motherfucker's like a TMZ gossip. We got enough gossip going on in the world. So the NBA is underway. So we talked about LeBron. Yo, this kid, Josh Jackson. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. This kid, Josh Jackson, he's a rookie. He's the one who already said, like, he made a little side comment about Steph Curry being little and this, that, and the other, and Steph Curry. I mean, Josh Jackson, he may or may not be a good player. That's the thing. Like, you get touted and heralded, and like, yo, you're the first pick, the second pick, the top 10 pick. Year after year, draft after draft, some dudes are just not good enough to play in the NBA. Just because you're a first-round pick doesn't mean everything is going to line up. You got to have your mind right. I feel like these dudes are getting to the NBA. And then when they get to the NBA, they're finally realizing that they need some sort of game and some true blue skill set. But this fucking guy, Josh Jackson, the fact that he said this, he goes, the physicality of the NBA game is crazy. Duke, what the fuck did you think it was going to be?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm guarding Blake Griffin and I'm barely 200 pounds. Then, Duke, you should have stayed to fucking college, Duke.
Yo, the coach heard this. If I'm the coach and I see this guy whining in the press, you're not getting no run. It's over, man. How you gonna come in the league with that mindset? Like motherfuckers, Kobe Bryant came in the league saying, yo, I'm gonna bust all these motherfuckers' ass.
And Kobe Bryant was playing against grown men since he was like 12 over there in Italy with grown goons. This dude, Josh Jackson, and I wish him all the luck. I wish all these young dudes the luck. Lonzo Ball, all these guys, man. People misconstrued like shit talking is hating. I was like, why are you hating on Lonzo? I'm just talking my shit, man. I'm the MVP of talking trash, man. You know the book. You know the deal. Yeah. You know the pedigree. You know what the fuck this is. But these kids, like, yo, they're so touted and so heralded, so young, all of them. And they get in the NBA, and it's like, what did you think you were signing up for? Yeah. What did you think you were signing up for? This is the NBA. You're guarding Blake Griffin, and he's so strong, and he's so physical. You're lucky you're not guarding Maurice Lucas. You're lucky you're not in there guarding fucking Charles Oakley as a 19, 20-year-old rookie who's 200 pounds.
Those are millennials. They're expecting an easy go of it. So the physicality alarms them. It's like, oh, he's hitting me. This is basketball, B. What you talking about?
Yeah, what do you think this is, man? I don't get this shit. The New York Giants suck. The New York Giants, I'm embarrassed.
Man, those cats, some of them cats gave up.
They gave up.
No tackles, not going after shit.
They lost to the San Francisco 49ers, who were 0-9?
Winless.
Yes. Winless. So you lost to losers.
With a no-frill quarterback. This motherfucker didn't even have a name on his jersey.
Yeah. Captain Beefheart. They didn't even bring my man Garoppolo out there to crack that ass.
And Gino can't see the light of day.
Gino ain't shit, G. Eli
Just
Manning is not worried about, like they keep saying, should they bench Eli? Eli's like, yo, put Gino out there. Go do it. I ain't worried about Gino, Duke. Nobody's worried about Gino. Eli's like, yo, I could throw 9 interceptions. You gonna put this bum out there? I ain't worried about it.
Save Eli. You got to save him, though, because you're not going in no playoffs. It's worthless to put him out there. What you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy could get hurt, and then what?
Eli's like, listen, if I get hurt, take me out of my misery. I got these 2 rings. You know how I get down. Like, I'm Eli Manning. What the fuck y'all gonna do? What's really good?
Yeah.
This lunatic on the Cincinnati Bengals, Vontaze Burfict, got kicked out of another game. He's the guy who gets kicked out and suspended. They need to kick him out of the NFL. I think this is his second suspension of the season.
The last one was bogus, but since his reputation is that of a savage, then the refs are always going to cite savagery. So, but it was bogus yesterday that he got thrown out.
But like you said, it's like he brought this on him. He's not a victim.
No. He did it to himself, so now he has to pay for that, for the little bullshit contact where they say, well, this guy's always bugging, so of course he's going to get thrown out.
We're heading into week 11 of the NFL season. I know everybody heard the now 5-star classic episode of the Julian Edelman podcast. He came right into the Dingo Dome.
I know. I saw it.
Yo, did you bug out when Julian Edelman said last name rhymes with duty?
Yo, I was bugging, man. And, you know, that dude is nice, man. 2 Super Bowl, fan of the show. We a fan of you, J.E. Keep doing your thing, man.
So good, so cool. Like, I was tripping that Julian Edelman, not only did he do the podcast, not only was he a fan of the podcast, that he came into my turf. He came right into the Gloom Tomb, the original Gloom Tomb. And I told him, I said, I used to scream at the TV at you. You fuck you. He had me underneath the table during the Super Bowl. But I like that. See, that's what it's all about. That's what shit talking is all about. That's when people say, why are you hating? Why are you hating? Julian Edelman got it. I will continue to talk shit about him because he gets it. It's sports. It's one of the only safe havens where you can talk shit.
Right. Can't do it now. Can't do shit now.
But in sports, this is where you can do it and you can express it. There's no hating. It's the thrill of victory. It's the agony of defeat. Speaking of the agony of defeat, your guy, O.J. Simpson, got thrown out of a hotel, a casino in Vegas. You know how hard it is to get thrown out of a place in Vegas?
Yeah, man. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's loud, boisterous. But this guy gets thrown out. Imagine what he was doing.
Imagine what he was doing. Like, imagine the arrogance of this guy.
Yeah. He's talking old Buffalo Bill shit. Nobody want to hear that, dude.
And shame on everybody who keeps stopping this murderer for pictures.
That's like taking pictures with fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Be like, oh, they let him out.
Right, oh, Charles Manson, yo, let me get this flick with you. Same shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's so hyped up to get their shit on Instagram. Fuck O.J. Simpson, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
He's a trash bag.
He's trying to get back in jail, man. You know, he got institutionalized in that motherfucker. Now he's like, yo, I don't feel right out here.
All right, coming up next, we got my man Andre Drummond, Detroit Piston All-Star, plays for Stan Van Gundy. He's talking about what that's like. He's talking about what it's like being a true blue goon in today's NBA, and a whole bunch more. Stay tuned, my man Andre Drummond. Yo, I got to tell you about my bookie, okay? Believe it or not, the holidays are just around the corner. And while that means plenty of parties, gifts, and spending, it also means there's lots of football, basketball, and hockey games, and you can score big on them every single day. Man up and play like the pros on game day. Go to MyBookie now, mybookie.ag. You can play the money line, slide, or total. MyBookie is your hookup for all your betting needs, and they offer super fast payouts when you win. Where you bet is just as important as who you're betting on. If you want to make money betting on the games, you got to go to mybookie.ag. They're the only site that I recommend. The only site. I trust them, but you don't have to take my word for it. Check it out yourself. They have odds on every matchup and a mobile site that makes wagering on your smartphone a breeze. It's easy. Join now and MyBookie will match your deposit with up to 50% bonus. A 50% bonus. Use the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, to activate your offer. Visit mybookie.ag today. You play, you win, you get paid. Visit mybookie.ag now.
What's going on?
How you doing, my man?
Great.
All right, well, thanks for taking the time to rock with me on the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. I'm a humongous fan.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yo, so you spit some bars. I seen you rhyming. How you feeling about the response from? I liked your flow. How's the response been so far?
The response has been great. You know, I'm just putting bits and pieces out here and there, but you know, obviously my main focus is basketball, but I do have a passion for music too.
Do people get all bent out of shape when you do that? Like, because you know, like historically, I don't know. I mean, it's probably 50-50. You know, athletes rhyming. You know, Shaq was good, but kind of not taken seriously. I think he's underrated. Obviously, your guy Dame Dollar right now, he's doing his thing. Kobe, you know, Hall of Fame basketball player, definitely ain't making it to the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. But you know, like the scrutiny for all you guys, whether it's, you know, Roy Jones.
I think the way it's looked at is that just because we're, you know, athletes, that we're not supposed to do anything else besides basketball. We're supposed to eat, sleep, and do basketball, but we do have lives outside of basketball. And the thing about what I did is, like, I always wanted to start putting my music out, but you know, I kind of waited a little bit till I was a little more established in the league, and you know, I think right now is a good time for me to start, you know, putting that out that I do enjoy making music.
Well, I thought it was dope. I thought it was a good first showing. I liked your flow. I liked that you were kicking. It surprised me because you're so low key. You know what we know of you as a basketball player. You're so low key, and you're so you're like a throwback. You're one of my favorite players in the league because you're like a throwback. And I'm not talking to the 50s. I'm talking about, like, you know, big man is certainly the kind of way that you play. Like, you're a bruiser, you're a rebounder, you're low key. You're not a 3-point shooting, you know, giant. You know, you're kind of a throwback. So when I saw you rhyming, I was like, oh shit, because you're just like about your business on the court. So I thought it was cool, and I think you should definitely, you know, keep rocking.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So
I definitely will too. I got a lot more stuff coming.
So I got to ask you the obligatory hip hop questions then. Top 5. Who are your top 5 today? I know it could change, and I know people get like, you know,
yeah.
So just today when we're doing the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, because you could ask me 5 today, 5 tomorrow, it'll all change. So who would you say your top 5 artists are?
Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Biggie, Tupac.
Okay.
Mr. One more. Probably say Lil Wayne.
Okay, that's a fair crew. Have you gotten to meet Eminem out there in Detroit?
I actually did. I met him for the first time I opened the night, and it was probably the first time I was ever starstruck. You know, I was literally staring at him the entire time. I forgot the whole play and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I would bug out off of him because he's you know, out of all the people that I've met throughout my years, I've never even seen him in real life. Like, I got a chance to, I saw Biggie, I never met him. I met Tupac, you know, a bunch of times. You know, and I met, you know, Jay-Z and Nas, but like I've never even seen the 2 people in my life that I've never met that I would like to meet. I've never even seen in real life. Larry Bird and Eminem.
Larry Bird and Eminem.
Now, Stan Van Gundy is one of my favorite coaches in all of sports. I don't know if you ever heard my bizarro Stan Van Gundy, but it's way out there. It's like my and you've done a Stan Van Gundy impression, and I think it's probably hard to not be around him without doing an impression of him, because for me, like the more stressed out and angry he is, like and frustrated he is, the more entertaining I find him.
Yeah, Stan is a very very animated man.
So what is he like? You know, like, is he intense? Is he? I can't really figure him out. I just love listening to him, and he always seems like he's borderline laryngitis. So what is your? How much do you love Stan Van Gundy?
I love Stan Van Gundy, man. You know, there's 2 types of Stans. There's summer Stan and there's, you know, NBA season Stan. You know, the summer Stan is probably the best guy to be around. You know, real nice, friendly. You know, says hi to everybody, but you know, when it's time for work, I mean, he's probably the best guy to be around. He locks in. You know, he wants to win, and he does exactly what it takes to win. And a lot of people don't see it like that. They see him just because he screams all the time and he's yelling, but he just wants to win just like we all do, but he shows it in a different way.
When he's ever at a fever pitch, probably not in a game, but when he's ever, like, losing his mind, do you ever, like, just feel like, not to disrespect him, but, like, are you ever just, like, on the borderline of laughing? Because it's, when like I said, like, the angrier he gets, I find it the more entertaining to watch him.
So sometimes you just gotta smile when he gets mad like that, because, you know, he's just so animated. So it is somewhat amusing, but, you know, you still gotta listen to what he's saying. He says a lot of good things on top of that, even though he screams a lot.
Yeah, I love him. What has it meant to you as a player? Because I could imagine, you know, having Stan speak out, you know, so to the point and so, you know, openly and so honestly about everything that's going on in the country. What does it mean to you, like, as a player, as a man, to have your coach, you know, be on the front lines and be like him, Popovich, Kerr, you know, like, have this guy sort of there and, like, you know, like, telling it like it is? I mean, it must.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing about Stan. He's not afraid to say whatever he feels, and that's really what I like about him. So he's not afraid to speak about any kind of situation. It could be about politics, basketball, or just, you know, really about anything. So, you know, he's a very honest man, and you know, I couldn't ask for a better guy to be around.
Yeah, I think he's dope. I've always loved him. I loved his brother when he was with the Knicks, and you know, I just like the Van Gundy brothers. So you said when we first started talking about, you know, people think that all you guys do, pro athletes in general, whether it's football, baseball,
yeah,
but obviously basketball, you know, we think all you guys do is eat, drink, sleep, basketball, and I'm sure that's priority number 1. What is a day in the life of Andre Drummond on your day off, you know, aside from practice? Like, what are you into besides ball and obviously now hip-hop?
You know, I like to bowl, read, you know, do a little bit of everything. I like to hang with my family, play games. So, you know, I'm not always, you know, you got to do things to get your mind off of basketball sometimes. Now,
you said read. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, Andre. I have a book out. It's called This Book Has Balls, Sports Rants from the MVP of Talking Trash, soon to be bestseller on the New York Times list. I think,
be sure to send it to me.
Oh, I'm going to send you a copy, okay? I think you would get a kick out of it. I think you would love a couple of chapters in particular. I do the beautiful audacity of Muggsy Bogues, because in my opinion, you know, there may or may not be another Mike, but there will definitely not be another Muggsy Bogues.
That's for sure.
And then I list in great detail. There's another chapter called and obviously, you know, I had to talk about my Knicks.
Oh, you always have to talk about that.
Yeah, because
that's your team.
That's been painful. I watched you there once on a quiet Tuesday night. Like, I think you had like 74 rebounds. This was 2 seasons ago. But the other chapter that I think you'll get a kick out of is 23 Reasons Why LeBron James Will Never Be Like Mike. I would love for you to take a read. These are all short hits, quick hits, and I think you'd get a kick out of it.
I definitely would love to read it.
So your free throw shooting has improved vastly. 2 questions. Number one, how big of a burden is that to have off your back? Because traditionally the big man who can't shoot, you know, you guys are like, I feel like it's sometimes with the hack of Shaq and the hack of Andre, and you know, how happy are you to, like, you're shooting 75%. How much does it mean for you to improve that?
Definitely, you know, just the work I put in this summer with the whole free throw thing, it's the mental aspect, and obviously finding a routine that works for me was huge. And for it to work in games and to just have that pressure lifted off my shoulders just makes me, you know, makes me play that much more harder, knowing I can knock the shot down if I get fouled.
What was the sort of like the tipping point where you finally were like, I could shoot free throws and you shoot at confidence? Like, listen, I'm not an NBA athlete, okay? But in practice, I could shoot, no bullshit, 85% free throws.
Yeah.
But in the game, something would happen to me, you know, like you get this kind of, I don't know, it's like you feel like
that was the same thing on me. I feel like when I shot in practice, it'd be damn near wouldn't miss. But, you know, when it came to the game, I just couldn't have that same connection. So, you know, to find that confidence, find that peace in my mind to, you know, relax the line and shoot it, you know, it's definitely an exciting feeling.
Yeah, I'm sure, because the scrutiny and, you know, that one game you were intentionally fouled 21 times, that probably just, when you're not shooting good, it just adds to it and adds to the stress, adds to the nerves. So I'm happy that you've gotten that burden off your back. I feel like sometimes you guys that are that big and your hands are that big, I feel like the ball is like, it's like shooting for a normal person, like shooting like a softball. Like, I feel like it's almost not fair.
Pretty much, but, you know, when you find a touch and you find what works for you, you know, anything is possible.
So what was it? Was it just repetition? Was there somebody like a shooting coach? Like, what was the thing that you finally were able to get over it?
You know, I just took it back to the basics, man. You know, I worked out with a guy. I worked out with a guy I used, you know, a couple years back coming into the league. You know, down Ravine, and then I used a guy named Stanley Remy out of Miami. And you know, I just took it back to the basics, to what was working for me growing up in high school and college. So, you know, I found that same routine again that I used then, and you know, I feel like I'm back.
All right, well, good. I'm glad you are. Do you talk shit to the other big guys that haven't cracked the code yet? Like DeAndre, I love DeAndre, but like, do you snicker at him, or do you have compassion that he still hasn't cracked the free throw code?
No, I mean, everybody got to figure out what works for them, that works best for them. So for me, it's just to keep plugging away and getting better at the line.
Now, another big man on your team, he's one of my favorite players in the league just because he looks crazy. I loved him on the Spurs. My man Boban. What is the Big Galut like? What is he like in person? And, you know, like, just what's his story?
I mean, he's probably the best guy ever. I mean, he's the sweetest dude ever, man. You can never be mad at Boban, even if he messes up a play or anything like that. He's just a happy person, and he's also very talented too, which makes him a even better player to be around.
Yeah, I love him, and I sometimes like imagine like Stan Van Gundy and Boban like having a conversation, and like Stan Van Gundy like being like, Boban, what the hell are you doing? I said pick and roll, I didn't say pick and pop, and just
he gets lost sometimes.
He gets lost.
Yeah.
Well, he's good. I'm sure he's a good teammate.
He's an excellent teammate.
So you're like a 20/20 machine. Did you ever imagine? How tall are you, Andre?
6'10".
Did you ever imagine when you were growing up that the big man, like, you don't fall into this. You're like one of the last of a dying breed.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that, like, big men coming into the league, younger guys than you now, it would almost be like a job requirement that a guy that's 7 feet has to be able to shoot threes? Like, when you were a kid, did you ever foresee that or think that that's what the NBA would turn into?
Not at all. You know, the league has changed, you know, every year. It's gotten to the point now where every big man is pretty much shooting jump shots, shooting threes. So, the game's evolving. People are trying to expand their games and get better. But for me, I'm gonna stick to what works to me.
To me, in my opinion, I'd love to hear what you think about this. I think that, obviously Russell Westbrook is an exception to the rule. But a whole lot of these guards, and I think he's like a legitimate, rebounding guard just because his tenacity and his energy and his athleticism. But I think that because the floor is so spread, these guards with the triple-doubles, I'm like, if there was more Andre Drummonds in the league, this shit wouldn't be happening, correct?
Not a chance. Obviously Russell Westbrook is a hell of a player. I mean, he is a triple-double bag man. He does what he's supposed to do to get his team in the right position to win. But, like I was saying earlier, with the big men that are shooting threes, the floor is so spaced out now, so it leaves it open for anybody to get the ball.
I agree. I think it's very deceptive, all these triple-doubles. And, he's the exception just because his motor is so crazy.
Yeah, he has a very, very high motor.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freak. Like, he's totally a freak. He's
very, very, very fun to watch. I can tell you that for sure.
Who are the other players, like, when you're not playing against them, when you're at home chilling, that you love to watch? Like, if everybody's playing but the Detroit Pistons are off, who will be, like, the teams you love to watch? Top three.
Top three. Definitely OKC, the Warriors, and probably Boston. Because Kyrie is my best friend, so I love watching him play.
Is he your best friend?
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. You know what? That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me now that I'm talking to you and I hear you, because you are so low key with the press, but just talking to you now, like that makes total sense to me.
Yeah, that's my guy. So, I love watching him play.
Yeah, well, he's ridiculous. And, you're from Mount Vernon. You grew up in Connecticut. So I know you know the history of the New York City point guards. And I know his relationship to Rod Strickland, which, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, he was, one of the first editions of Kyrie. I think Kyrie has taken everything from Tiny Archibald to Steph to Isaiah Thomas to this Isaiah, and he's like freaked it. He's freaked it, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's a different beast. I mean, Kyrie's one of the best guards in the league, and I'm very happy for him now that he's on the Celtics playing the way he's playing.
Yeah, me too. So now, does Kyrie rhyme, and can we expect him on a guest track?
Kyrie does do his thing on the microphone, but who knows? That's up to him.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So wait a minute. Now I got to press this. Kyrie's got to look like what is his flow like? Is he like kind of like an intellectual like rapper? Is he like on some Andre 3000? Like, what's his style? That's
actually a great comparison. He's more just very intellectual, just speaks very clear. So not like the mumble rappers.
Right. Well, what do you think of mumble rappers?
That's the end thing right now. I mean, it's a trend. I mean, that's what everybody's doing. So, it's something that'll die out eventually.
Yeah, I hope it dies out. How old are you?
24.
24 years old. You're 24 years old?
Yeah.
God bless you, man. That is gorgeous, man. That's crazy. You're 24 years old. I'm 47 years old, man. I'm having problems doing 50 push-ups in a row. Do you understand what I'm saying, Andre?
You keep working at it.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. Okay, listen, I just think that's crazy. Did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams as a kid that you would be in the NBA having such a successful career, and then like?
Not at all. I mean, it still surprises me to this day. Just how far I've come and where I've made it from. So, I don't take anything for granted, and I just try to work as hard as possible.
When you sign an $130 million contract, I could tell you're a humble dude just from speaking to you, just like your style. You have a workman's like mentality. When you sign an $130 million contract, are you having an outer body experience when that's actually like, yo, you just made $130 million? Like that's your contract for the next few years?
I don't think it really hit me till I got the first paycheck. And I was like, damn, I really just signed for this much, definitely a blessing for my family, myself. So
what's your most outlandish thing that you bought since signing your contract?
I don't really spend that much. I think the crazy thing I bought so far is probably my Sprinter.
Okay. That's dope. Do you drive it or you get drove around in it?
No, I would drive her.
Oh, you know what? If you make $130 million, you should have a driver.
Yeah, I don't like to drive anyway, so made that investment.
And how are you liking this new stadium in Detroit?
It's awesome. You know, it's coming along. You know, I think there's still some things that need to be put in there. You know, on our side, you know, obviously they finished Red Wing stuff because they're building first. So when our stuff is starting to come along, the fan base is starting to grow. So you know, I think the more we win, the more, you know, we're around downtown, the better it's going to be.
Well, you guys are doing your thing, and you know, I hope you continue doing your thing. Avery Bradley, I've always liked this kid. What has he brought to the team so far?
Avery Bradley brought a lot of toughness to our team. You know, he's a hell of a defender, and you can't help yourself but to want to play hard defense when you're on the floor with him, because he just makes it so tough for his you know, for his guy to get by him. So, you know, you want to play just as hard as he is, and it's kind of contagious for everybody.
And when you were growing up, who were your favorite players in the league, Andre?
I definitely watched guys like, you know, like Dwight Howard, Shaq, Mike, growing up, LeBron, obviously. We can go down the list. There's a lot of great players that, you know, I watched growing up throughout high school and my middle school years.
What was the first moment you had in the NBA, like when you were like kind of like, I can't believe I'm playing in the NBA? Like, was it a person? Like, was it a player? Like, was there ever a time where you were like, yo, I can't believe I'm about to tip off with this person. I just dapped up so-and-so at the free throw line. Like, what was that like?
Definitely, I think the first time we played against the Lakers and, you know, Kobe was on the floor. And then when Paul Gasol was still there too, I think that was probably one of my moments. I was like, damn, I'm really out here right now with these guys. And I used to watch them as a kid. Now I'm playing against them.
Is Kobe a talker? What was he like when you played against him?
Kobe's always silent. You know, he's just plays basketball and does his thing.
Who is the biggest trash talkers in the league? Is trash talking still a thing? Like, who are the guys that don't shut up? Like, is there a Gary Payton in the NBA right now?
Definitely. I'm one of them for sure.
You talk?
I talk a lot of shit.
But you do it low, like you're not like doing it across the court. You're doing it more low key.
Yeah, I'm saying it to the person. I don't care if anybody else hears me. I want the person I'm guarding to hear me.
I like that. You want to look them in the face when you're talking shit.
Absolutely.
Who are some of the other people that'll go at it like that?
Patrick Beverly's one of them.
I love him.
Patrick Beverly's definitely one of them. Russ, James Harden, Draymond Green, obviously, for sure.
Right. and Patrick Beverly, in my opinion, quickly went he has to be all-star consideration because of just the one game. First of all, his whole career, and the fact that he's all about defense, and he's just like a utility dude. He's fought, scrapped to get in the league, fought, scrapped to stay in the league. But in my opinion, the way he approached Lonzo Ball that first game, that's
Absolutely.
how you're supposed to treat a rookie when they come into the NBA.
Every time. No, every time. The way he played him was, you know, it was his textbook.
I mean, Rick Mahorn's your guy out there in Detroit. I had Rick Mahorn in the summertime in the Big Three. You know, he used to tell me stories about, you know, carrying basketballs and, you know, doing chores when he was a rookie. In my opinion, listen, it doesn't have to be like hazing. It doesn't have to be humiliating, but it's like, yo, there's a hierarchy, just like in the Army. There's a hierarchy. You can't let rookies come down the paint. You can't let rookies, like, you have to let rookies know this is the NBA. This ain't AAU. This ain't the Big Baller Brand tournament. This ain't any of that. This is the NBA.
Absolutely. You know, like I was saying, the way he played him was great. You know, I love watching that game.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was exactly the way it was supposed to be. And
but
you know,
you still have to give him his credit. I mean, Lonzo played the way he's supposed to play, but you know, it wasn't going to be easy for him.
It shouldn't be easy
at all.
All right, yo, listen, Andre, I appreciate you coming on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. I wish you a lot of luck this season. I think maybe 85% free throw shooting by the end of the season, if not next season. And I really think that the AD Kyrie joint should just drop it. Just drop it over an easy beat. Listen, in my opinion, if you drop it over a simple beat, a traditional beat, maybe like you just almost do it like a freestyle, but it's not a freestyle, I think people would bug out.
I'll consider it, and I'll relay that message to him, too.
Yo, tell him that I said, yo, the people would like that, man. Bring New York hip-hop back, because if we don't have anybody doing it, you know, like rappers doing it, the ball players could bring the East Coast hip-hop back, man. You guys need to represent. And, like, you pass the mic around. Maybe you do it with you, Kyrie, Dame Dollar. And is there anybody else in the NBA that could spit, like, on the low, like, that hasn't dropped anything yet?
Iman Shumpert for sure.
He can rhyme.
Again.
Okay.
Iman Shumpert. But other than that, I don't think anybody else that I know of at least.
Listen, like the posse cut used to be like a part of hip hop, man. There's been so many dope posse cuts, and every now and then you'll get dudes doing it. But I think you, Dame Dollar, Iman Shumpert, and you have a beat that's unarguable. Like, do like an old James Brown beat and just rock over it. Everybody spits 16 to 32. If you're feeling frisky, do 64, and then you pass the mic.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Just put it out there. If you put it over a simple funk beat or like I don't know, like rock over somebody else's beat, like how 50 Cent used to do it, How to Rob a MC, and you just put it out there. I think people will dig it, man. People will take you guys serious. Like, yo, we're not just putting out singles. We're putting out freestyles. These are lost tapes. I encourage it because you have skills. I want to see what Kyrie does, see what he could do, and Dame Dollar's definitely official. Maybe even bring Shaq out, see what he's got left in the tank.
True. You give me a lot of good ideas, man. I'll go with that.
Come on, man. Yo, if you want to, listening board, I'm here, man. Send me whatever.
For sure, I will.
All right, Andre, have a great, healthy season. I'm going to send you my book, and, tell Stan Van Gundy he's got a lot of fans out here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Andre. Thank you, my man.
All right, mate.
All right, all I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast t-shirts are available at store.barstoolsports.com, including the sucker shit t-shirt that is sweeping the nation. Also, the cat killer t-shirt that is sweeping the world. We have the You Fuck You t-shirt. We actually have a t-shirt that says You Fuck You. We have the world famous I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast American flag tee, the Gringo Mandingo t-shirt, and many, many more. Go to store.barstoolsports.com. All I Am Rapaport Stereo podcasts are butter soft. Store.barstoolsports.com. Louis C.K.
Now we know what C.K. means.
What does it mean?
How do you spell loaf? How do you spell C-O-C-K?
Yo, Louis C.K. is wild, man.
He has a problem. He has a serious mental situation, man.
To go to a meeting, get in an elevator, ask, I'm going to see Louis C.K. Go through the whole thing that you take to get to a meeting. Then you walk in the meeting, and then go ahead.
And then you walk in the meeting, and you meet this guy, and he says to you, "Can I pull out my dick and masturbate?" Yo, what kind of guy is this? I mean, this is like this guy got some serious Bellevue type shit. Yo, you did a Louis C.K. show. You did that, you guys did that monumental shit with the cops and all that. So did you ever hear of him bugging on the set? Like I read, like doing crazy shit. Was there any rumors that you heard that maybe you didn't divulge?
I had heard that he freaks off a lot.
Oh, shit.
Now, when I did my monumental episode of the Louis show, obviously my man didn't get butt ass in front of me. That's just never what happened to me. Like, I'm just nobody's type, unfortunately.
Right. Damn.
Now, I did hear an incident with Louis C.K. possibly doing that with Danny Aiello.
Oh,
and there was recording made. I guess somebody on the set or somebody on the premises recorded Louis C.K. undressed, because apparently he was undressing. He wasn't just unfolding the loaf. He would get fully naked and then do his thing. But apparently he tried this with Aiello with a meeting with him, and it went bad. Did you ever hear the audio tape?
No, man. I was calling you all day for the shit, man.
Well, Miles, please play that audio tape. What the fuck are you doing? Put your fucking clothes down. I'll crack your fucking head. You got your fucking little worm out? You cocksucker. I'll grab your come here. Give me your fucking balls, you perverted motherfucker. I got your fucking balls. I'll bite your fucking balls, you creep cocksucker. Get this motherfucker out of here.
Oh, shit.
Apparently, when he tried that with Danny Aiello, Aiello got a hold of his balls and didn't let go.
Good. That'll teach him.
But you know what I don't like? I'm going to tell you what I don't like. And I don't support what he was doing. He's wild. Yeah. But the thing that I don't like since it's happened, there has been a handful of his contemporaries, his friends, people he's worked with that for some reason or another, on their own accord, have come out and dissed Louis C.K. Yo, we know he's fucking nuts. We know he's buck wild. You don't need to pile on him.
Right.
Especially if he's your friend. Yo, G, if I ever get into some shit, knock on wood and hope I never do, I know my people are not going to be like, oh, yeah. You're not going to say nothing like, yo, you know he fucked up. You don't need to add. Like, that's some sucker shit.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
That is some sucker shit. There's one comedian, I'm not going to name him because I don't want to perpetuate this bullshit. Like, he sent out a real bitch-made tweet. I'm like, yo, Louis C.K. has come on your show for years, tore it up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people piling on and piling on, friends of his. Like, yo, you don't have... When did Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram become... It's like fucking... They should call Twitter Tattletale. Yo, call this man up and say it to him. Text him. Well, why is everything on social media like, oh, I'm gonna speak my piece. I'm gonna speak my piece. Call a person up. This is Hollywood. We could all get in touch with each other. Everybody knows where everybody is out here. This actor came out and said that Bijou Phillips, a male actor, I can't remember his name. He was in Mean Girls. He was in that movie Bully. He came out and wrote a whole long post how when he was doing the movie Bully with Bijou Phillips, she was body shaming him and saying homophobic things. Call Bijou up and be like, yo, you know what? All the stuff that's going on in the news, it has me thinking about when we worked together. That was fucked up that you did that.
Right.
And she would probably go, you're right. It was fucked up. It was a long time ago. I remember doing it. I apologize.
Right.
Why not do that? Why does everybody want to put their shit on social media and put other people on blast? Do that after. Be like, yo, I reached out to her 3 or 4 times. I never got a response. And now I'm putting her on blast. Fuck you, Bijou Phillips.
Right, right.
Like, deal with the person head on. Reach out to them.
I just hope my man go to the hospital because that's all he talks about. And I've checked out some of his routines and stuff. You see, it's all about some masturbating. This guy got like some type of sickness with, yo, because that's bugged out. Like, get help. Fuck,
get help.
Everything else.
Get help.
Fuck everything else.
And I'm not supporting him at all. And me and G, we talked about even mentioning this because things could get taken out of context.
Yeah.
And this is the worldwide phenomenon. I'm not supporting him at all, but I'm not going to sit here and pile on top of it and make jokes on top of jokes on top of jokes. This dude, like, listen, I'm not saying that Louis C.K. shouldn't be dealt with. He's got children, young girls. I think like teenage girls. Like, you don't think like his daughters are reading this shit?
Yeah. But hell, yo, you doing shit like that. He know he got fucking daughters. The fuck? Yo.
I agree.
All we got to do is urge this cat hospital. Nobody got to pile on. The behavior is self-explanatory. This deplorable shit. So it's just hospital. That's it. Get this motherfucker away from society. Put his ass in a hospital.
All right, let's get to it. The sick fuck of the week. Yes, Miles. Let me get that sick fuck of the week music, that sick fuck of the week theme song. This award is earned, not given. It's called the sick fuck of the week. This guy's really sick. Lock him up. How could you do it? Don't let him out. Damn. You fucked the dog? You what? You fucked the dog? Why would you fuck the dog? Why would you fuck your girlfriend's dog? What? Sick fuck. The sick fuck of the week. It's earned. Earned. Not given. You did what? No. 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 Yes. For those of you who have never heard the sick fuck of the week, it is an award that is earned, not given. It is an award that is earned, but not given. The notorious cat killer in Britain, Britain's most notorious cat killer. He has killed up to 250 cats. They have not been able to catch this sick fuck. apparently is moving on to other animals. They're on the lookout for him because apparently he killed a bunny rabbit. You sick fuck you. This guy's on the loose.
God.
Sick fuck number 2 in South Australia. A horse jockey caught on videotape. Now, my mom, she takes care of horses. She rides horses. I don't like horses. I don't like the horse that kicked my mom. Remember that incident, GMoneti?
Yeah.
Remember the horse that kicked June? We were ready to go down there with the fucking baseball bat. Didn't we ILO that horse?
Yeah. We was there. We was on the road. We turned around.
We ILO'd that horse?
Yeah, I think you got that horse.
Fucking horse kicks my mom. My mom takes good care of the horse. Yeah. Well, this piece of shit in Australia, who's a horse jockey, was caught on videotape right before a race. His horse was, I don't know, acting up. I don't know how horses do. He got off his horse and punched the horse in the stomach, like right in the spot where the horse like jumped back. Obviously, this little piece of shit, you know, he's a little midget.
Yeah, jockey.
He's 5'3". He's a little fuck.
Like you said, he part of the fuck boy flunkies.
Yeah, you fuck boy flunky. And they only suspended him for 2 weeks. No. Take his license away.
Yeah. That's abusing. You can't abuse the animal, man.
You punching a horse or set the horse up right in front of him and let the horse, like, you know, they know how to do these things. Let the horse kick money in his stomach.
Yeah. Yep.
How about you don't get any suspension? We just have the horse kick you in the stomach. And I'll bet you it'll take you longer than 2 weeks to recover from that. You fuck you. Speaking of horses, in Long Island, Strong Island, sick fuck is on the loose. Stephen Arante. I don't think he's Latin, and I don't know why I'm giving him an accented last name, but his name is Stephen Arante, who was arrested for beating a dog in 2013 with a bat. Somehow or another, he was still out on the streets. He was arrested last week for going into Dix Hills, Long Island, and sexually abusing 2 horses. Not 1 horse, but 2 horses.
Damn. It's getting hard in them bars and them online dating sites. So now they are perusing the stables. Because the horses ain't saying no.
Another sick fuck. Black man in Kansas, Manhattan, Kansas, actually. For some reason, this sick fuck went to the cops saying that his car was graffiti and racist graffiti. And they said, you know, N-word this and die and all these derogatory things. Turns out this sick fuck did it himself. You sick fuck you.
Oh, man. That's the victimization. Good. I'm glad it was found out that you did it, and you should be in prison more because you wrote those slurs about your own people, so you should get more time.
Possibly Wonder Bread bag, olive oil treatment.
Yes, at the judge's discretion. Now, I have a sick fuck for you.
Oh, let me get it, please. Thank you.
Jon Weiner of Oklahoma was driving naked with only a bikini thong covering his Johnson. The cop noticed an empty jar of Vaseline. Duke was covered in Vaseline while choking his chick and gazing at adult magazines in the car.
Bath salts.
Yes, he was on an ooh-wee. He tried to give the officer his semen rag to wipe the Vaseline off the license.
I don't want the rag, Duke. I'm good.
The officer declined, and it was found out that he was on that ooh-wee, of course.
I don't want the rag, Duke. My man, don't give me the rag, Duke. Apparently, in Germany, there's an undercover sting to try to catch international sick fucks.
Good.
Okay? I seem to be the only one who is onto this because the way they're advertising it, they're making it seem like this is a fun thing. I know this is some sort of international sting to catch sick fucks in Germany. In Germany, they are saying that they have set up the first ever sex doll brothel.
Oh.
Now things can't be that bad, Moody. Things can't be that bad where they have like where you go to a place to pick up a sex doll and pay money.
Things are that bad.
No.
Look what's happening to men just being accused of from 40 years ago. I'm gonna be at the dollhouse soon. Fuck all that. That way you can't get in no trouble.
You know what? You might be right with that.
This is why these things are popping up. Because if you could be accused of something that happened 40 years ago, and motherfuckers take that as the truth and ruin your career and ruin your life, it's worth it to go to a fucking doll and get a doll.
You know what? I have to take what you say and take heed to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought this was some sort of sting operation. As soon as you walk in there, you should be arrested.
No.
And this place, they charge you. It's literally like going to a sex doll whorehouse. They charge you for $60 for 30 minutes, $90 for an hour, $120 will get you 2 hours and 10 minutes. They got the 10-minute special. The 10 minutes are free.
I heard they tearing them dolls up too. They like they all broken up. Motherfuckers is going crazy. And her business is booming. And it will continue to boom. And you'll see houses of dolls. I'm telling you, it's going to be all over. Because if you say hello to a woman.
Yeah, you need to get like an approval slip. Can I speak to you?
Right, or sign language. We got to have protective measures. Yo, you can't, I'm not going to compliment you on your looks, your clothes, none of that shit. Straddle the fence, record every conversation.
Yes.
Archive it as to protect yourself, because these world-class actors, yo, it don't matter. Like 50 years ago, end of your career. Yo, so motherfuckers gotta be proactive in this climate, man.
Another sick fuck incident coming from the Daily Mail. I really think that we need to get in partnership with the Daily Mail, dailymail.com, a.k.a. the Sick Fuck of the Week Manifesto. They reported the rise of the macho mouth surgeons in the United States. This isn't in any weird country. Surgeons right here in the United States are seeing an increase in men getting lip injections to look like male celebrities. They're calling them macho mouths.
Oh, no.
Trying to get your shit to look like Brad Pitt and Channing Tatum and all them. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man?
But why don't you be yourself? Like, there's only one of you, and you have unique features. Why are you copying the next man and dick riding motherfuckers on TV? Be you.
Finally. This again, we're coming to the end of the year. We're in November. At a certain point, G, we are going to have to buckle down and go over the sick fuck of the year.
Oh, yeah.
The veterinarian who did that dog, we brought him up twice. It was so upsetting. These people might have surpassed him. A mother and daughter reunited and hit it off and got married. Reportedly, Patricia Ann Spann, 44 years old, married her biological daughter, Misty Spann, after reconnecting following years apart. So they must have had a falling out of their relationship. That happens. These things happen. They hadn't spoken in years. And then instead of just reconciling and making up for lost time, these two sick fucks, and this is not a little kid. This is a 44-year-old and her 26-year-old daughter. They wound up getting fucking married.
Oh, man. How they let that go?
I don't know where you get the license for these things.
Yeah.
Gee, when I got married, it was a big fucking pain in the ass to get the license. You got to go here. You got to sign this. They interview you. They talk to you. You know this person. Are you under any duress? All kind of shit.
Wait, what town is this? It's some old hillbilly shit, right?
I'm telling you the truth, man. Telling you the fucking truth. In Oklahoma, it doesn't matter if it's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where it is. You're talking about the United States of America. These two are fucking batshit crazy.
How you marry your moms, man? Yo.
Why don't you just go on a little trip and get back to going to know each other, or like, you know, go apple picking? You married your moms?
Yeah. She had you.
Look, what do you think? What's your end game? What's your fucking end game?
Yo, y'all nasty, man. That's all I got to say, man. Some nasty motherfuckers, man.
And there you have it. GMoneti says, y'all nasty. I say y'all nasty also. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Listen, what can I say? It's a jam-packed I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. We're going to continue with the dopest guest, the dopest podcast. We're not fact-checking shit. Okay? You want to fact-check? You want fact-checking? Turn on 60 Minutes. I'm sure they fact-check everything they say. We're going raw dog without a bag.
As always.
Okay? Smash Mouth Podcast, and we pride ourselves on it.
Oh, shit. I got to tell you this. Two things. I've been reading excerpts of Rachel Dolezal's memoirs. I've been reading it.
She put out a book, Duke?
Yeah, it's called In True Color.
Oh, shit.
And it's a part in it where she gushes about doing blackface as a little girl. Here, Rick, check this out. I'd stir the water from the hose into the earth and make thin, soupy mud, which I would then rub on my hands, arms, and feet, and legs. Oh, did you sing Mammy too?
Fucking
this is blackface. Like you're gushing about doing blackface as a little girl.
Right. You think that's cool, and you think that we're like that's gonna make people have some compassion for the fact that you're a fucking. Why didn't you mention this during the sick fucks? This is a sick fuck.
But we already dealt with Rachel.
Did we already give her the sick fuck of the week once?
Yeah, she's like a 5-time winner, man.
Now, but this should have actually been brought up in the sick fucks. I'm not arguing with you the fact that you're bringing it up. I'm saying this should have totally. Matter of fact, Miles, before he continues, give him a little sick fuck music. Sorry, G. Okay, please continue.
She says also, I would pretend to be a dark-skinned princess living in the Congo. Oh, they love that Congo. They love the Congo.
They think it's cool in the Congo.
They think it's like fucking Manhattan. Imagining I was a different person living in a different place was one of the few ways that I could escape the oppressive environment I was raised in. In Whitehead, Montana, that's hood, that's ratchet.
Whitehead, Montana.
That's what yo, this is a crazy person.
Yeah, this is a nut.
That got a book out, like my man Rapaport got a book out. Why should she be on your level?
Or my man Julian Edelman's book.
Word.
Jesus Christ. All right, see, I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Thank you so much, Andre Drummond, for joining the show. Great stories. Keep doing your thing. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We're coming. Yo, we got dope guests lined up, okay? Hard-hitting Smash Mouth podcast and the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Rock with the best. We're done. We're out. See you next time.
Peace.